Hello learners, once again welcome back to my channel that is educator paper to education. हम पढ़ रहे हैं यूनिट 3 उसका जो सी पोर्शन है वो इन दैट टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सोशल कॉग्निशन. कॉग्निशन मतलब होता है आपका इंटेलेक्चुअल लेवल और इंटेलेक्चुअल लेवल इन अ सेंस कि आप सोशली उसको किस तरीके से बिहेव करते हो या यूज में लेते हो. सो विच मीन्स दैट सोशल इंटेलिजेंस या सोशल कॉग्निशन के बारे में बात की गई है. दैट हाउ यू आर एक्चुअली मेकिंग यूज ऑफ योर इंटेलिजेंस इन द सोशल सेटअप. दैट इज यू कैन से सोशली इंटेलेक्चुअल जो आप दिखाते हो या आप बनते हो with the help of your experiences. So that is social intellectual level. So without further ado, let's just start with today's session. Up till now, what did we study? So far, we have completed principles and theories of learning in that behavioristic theory. In that, with which theories we have studied so far? हमने इवान पावलो की थियरी पढ़ी, स्किनर की पढ़ी, बी एफ स्किनर की, एंड थॉर्नडाइक की ट्रायल एंड एरर वी हैव कंप्लीटेड, जो कि अपने बिहेवियर को चेंज लाने में कैसे हेल्प करता है. दैट इज ऑल अबाउट दिस थियरी. फिर कॉग्निटिव थियरी में हमने जीन पियाजे की लर्निंग थियरी पढ़ी कॉग्निशन में, एंड सोशल लर्निंग थियरी में हमने बांदुरा की थियरी पढ़ी. If you want to go through these videos, I'll put up the link below the description, in the description below, so that it will be easy for yourself to go through those theories. Then after we have studied factors affecting social learning, social competence also we have completed. Today we are going to study the concept of social cognition. So let's just start. Now, what do I mean by social cognition, competence? We have already understood that. Now, the concept of cognition, that means it deals with what? So cognition is something which deals with our mind, or you can say it deals with our intelligence. So, how we could actually inculcate in ourselves certain values, certain experiences, certain, you can say, skills or abilities, with the help of which it will be easy for ourselves to, you can say, develop the social cognition in ourselves. Social, in a way, it's talk about this get together, or you can say when different people are together, and during that, what sort of intelligence you need to have. So, the concept of social cognition. You could see over here on the screen. What do you mean by social cognition? Social cognition is the study of the mental process that is related to mind. It is involved in perceiving, attending to, and remembering, thinking about, and making sense of the people in our social world. Now, see, what does it mean by this? If the child is at school level, he will have to interact with the peer, or you can say classmates, with teachers, with head or principal, with management. If at home, or the community, or the society, then the individual will have to deal with parents, elderly people or elders, siblings, neighbors, other peer members or friends, peer friends. Now, with all these people, and of course with the environment. So, when we are talking about all this setup, when an individual is supposed to interact with, how he is actually, his mind is perceiving these things. The mind is attending these things and understanding these things, remembering all these things, and then after making sense of the people, that is understanding the importance of interaction, importance of all this association, and thereby our mind is actually setting up certain behavior in ourselves to be presented in our social world, to get accepted in our social world. This is all about the social world of an individual. So, how we are going to interact with all these people is all about social cognition. Now, when we are talking about the key points, schema is what do we mean by schema? The small pocket of knowledge or information which is there in our mind. It is a mental framework for organizing and using social information. Different sort of informations might be there stored in our mind, and this information is whenever needed, our mind retrieves that. Then heuristic, how we reduce our efforts in social cognition. These are certain, you can say, key points which needs to be understood under social cognition. So first of all is schema. That means our mind is having small pocket of knowledge or mental framework which organizes all the information. Then second is heuristic. That is how we are reducing our efforts in social cognition. Reducing our efforts means the not needed efforts. Then the third one is automatic and controlled processing, how we are actually understanding our behavior. Basic models of social thought. You can say agreeing with someone's thought, or agree, getting agreed with someone's thought, or respecting other person's thought along with yours. Then potential sources of errors in social cognition also we are recognizing that. And the last one, that is affect and cognition, how feelings shape thoughts and thoughts shape feelings. So understanding of all this comprised under social cognition. Understood? I hope the concept is clear to you. It is not much of justification to be given to you, but the general concept, even if it's asked in examination, it will be really very easy for yourself to cope up with the answer or to cope with the question if you have the concept clarity. So that was all efforts that's been needed by you. So that was all about social cognition. Thank you so much. Do like and subscribe the channel, that is Antinet Paper to Education. Till the next time, keep learning, keep achieving. Happy reading.